Since Huawei sold Honor last November, Honor's market share in China has dropped from 16% to 3%. Do you believe Honor needs to restore some of Huawei's positive legacies, like distribution system or marketing strategy, to get back to where they were?
I think that's a good question. So if you look at one of the biggest challenge for any brand when it is making a comeback is because it's a comeback, right? For 2 years, you have not been able to perform to your abilities that you could have been. Of course, that summarizes the decline from 16 to 3%. But now you are back. Let's take an example of China market. China market is very highly driven by a replacement demand, right? People are upgrading their phones. Now, the question is that replacement has actually slowed down in the past because of certain reasons. Of course, there are a lot of Huawei users stuck to only Huawei. They didn't upgrade. And even the 5G, they're still holding on to their devices. But the biggest, I'll say, like advantage a particular brand can have, one is their go-to-market strategy, which is like channel strategy, and the other is the existing user base. So Honor already has an existing user base in China. Let's look into from that perspective. And some of them are still holding on to the Honor devices. So in the past 2 years, of course, there will be some chunk of audience that have upgraded to, let's say, Oppo, Vivo, Xiaomi's, but majority of the users might still be within that Honor ecosystem or the devices. So the first target for Honor to grow in China is to actually target these users and go for a very, very attractive upgrade. So tomorrow, let's say Honor will say, hey, if you are upgrading from Honor to Honor, I'll give you like X% of promotion or any discount or any trade in value, which is more lucrative than if you are shifting to any brand. But the fundamental thing which comes here again is your product choice, is your product. So for example, the Honor 50, the image of Honor has been always about its CMF, color material finish, and the camera capabilities. And I'm sure like of course, we have seen it on paper. We have not experienced the device yet, but seems like Honor is focusing where their strength is, and that is their camera capabilities, the overall device experience, and the CMF of the device. So if that strategy goes well, it can actually drive a lot of their existing Honor users to upgrade to the new phones, and that can help them in a market like China. And other thing is we have not touched on is the channel strategy, the go-to-market strategy, where we believe that Honor in China might not face that kind of difficulty because some of the investors in the company have already a good visibility or good, if you can say, experience on the channel side of it. So I don't think they will find much issues on the channel. The issues is more on the marketing execution and like upgrading the same Honor users to Honor this year, because if any user upgrades to a competitor, then you have to wait for almost 2.5 or 3 years, because average replacement rate in China is closer to like 3 years. So it's an opportunity lost for them, because this is a complete ecosystem. It's a zero-sum game in China. For Honor to pull a user from a competitor right now, once they are like, I'm not saying like it's difficult, but I think the easier route is target the users who are still on the Honor devices, and then of course compete with the Apple or even Huawei. They have clearly mentioned that they are going to compete with Huawei directly, which I guess they will now, since Huawei is still facing these issues related to the components and all.